A concept rooted in the physical sciences, net zero has galvanized the imagination of corporations, governments, and individuals to address and avoid the worst impacts of climate change. Last year, India set a goal to reach net zero by 2070. But what does this mean and how do we actually get there? Net zero is a state in which greenhouse gas emissions going into the atmosphere are balanced by their removal. We focus on the word net because we recognize that reducing emissions to zero, especially within the time frame with which we need to act, is extremely challenging. However, to achieve net zero, we have to prioritize the urgent reduction of emissions, and much of this starts with cities. Globally, cities contribute to 70% of greenhouse gas emissions. In India, much of our urban growth is expected to take place in mid-sized, rapidly growing cities, with a population of less than 1 million. These cities are expected to accommodate 20 million new people by the end of this decade. This is a massive opportunity to shape and design our cities to minimize emissions. However, while many cities have ambitions to reduce emissions, they lack the technical know-how and capacity to do so. This is where we come in. We're excited to launch Pull Net Zero, our initiative to build a net zero society. Pull, our People's Urban Living Lab, co-creates, tests, and implements equitable climate solutions in India's growing cities. We center people and not carbon at the core of net zero solutions as we transform Indian cities into exceptional places to live and thrive. Our approach is unique because we go beyond modeling and emissions inventories. We focus on social and behavior change. We focus on human choice because we believe that society needs to adopt new lifestyles to address climate change. We believe that transition pathways must be inclusive and address the needs of marginalized communities. Net zero solutions must have development co-benefits. The journey to net zero urgently needs to incorporate social planning. Top-down technocentric approaches run the risk of exacerbating entrenched inequalities in our society, causing social trade-offs in pursuit of climate goals. Find out more about Pull Net Zero, our past work in the city of Panaji, Goa, and how we plan to support Indian cities in transitioning to net zero by visiting our website, www